Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't sleep all night. Maybe I can fit in an extra 2 minutes before the alarm goes off. Oh, fuck. So, that's my brother Elliot. He's considered one of the cool kids, a jock drughead. He's a year older than I am, and I'm kind of just known as his sister. In all the books you read or the movies you watch, it's always about the popular girls, or the non-popular ones, but we never hear about the normals. The normals are most of the students, the ones who are extras in the background, but we never hear about them. In movies like Mean Girls, the moral of the story is the best thing is to be normal. They convince you that being popular will make your high school years less torturous and more tolerable. But really, what they do create is more pressure and encourage, in the most discreet way, your corruption. It doesn't matter what you think about yourself. It only matters what people think of you. No matter how much you try to change yourself, it doesn't make a difference because they will always see you in a certain way, and the way they see you is what makes you who you are. Hi guys, my name's Arielle, but you can call me Rel. I live in a small town called Huntersville, where everything is pretty much close together and there's only one of everything. My life is pretty normal, and I guess that's why they call me just that, a normal. And I've been growing up here my whole entire life. I've basically gone to the same school, been with the same kids, and lived the same entire day over and over again. I guess that's what they call growing up. This is my school, Huntersville Private School. I always get here about an hour early because I hate being late, but it gives me enough time to smoke right before class. This is the place that the drugheads usually come to hang out, especially the hipster drugheads, but no one's usually here because it's super early. And the place is called The Grove, and it's very secluded, so the administration doesn't know about it so we don't get in trouble, but usually we're not allowed to smoke near the premises. I'm always the first one in class, and everybody else is usually late or right on time. I usually sleep in class before everyone gets there just because it's good to feel like I'm already there and I just feel more at ease rather than rushing to get to school every day. This is Owen. He's considered one of the most popular drugheads in the entire grade because he's captain of the football team, the soccer team, and basically every sports team that exists at this school, and also has slept with every girl in our grade, the grade above, and the grade below. He's always sitting in the front of the class because he's always playing games on his computer or talking to somebody next to him. This is Kim. She's boy crazy. She's always talking to strangers on dating apps, and the only guy she can obsess over is Owen because he's her cousin. She's always reading into and detects what guys say and do, always finding meaning in things when there isn't any, and she's basically planned our future and has severe control issues if things don't go her way. This is my best friend Ollie. He was my next door neighbor growing up, so we spent most of our time together. Our brothers were also best friends. He spends a lot of time with the gamers, but after school, we mostly only spend time with each other. Oh, and he's in need of a massive haircut. This is Jake. He's a drughead, but not like all the other drugheads who are friends with, the jocks or the hipsters. He's friends with mostly everyone, and he definitely has the I don't give a fuck type of vibe. He's specifically friends with Owen, which, if you ask me, shows that he has pretty bad taste in friends. There are only 4 people in our French class, so that's why we play tic-tac-toe next to each other. This is Madison. She considers herself a tomboy because she hangs out with the gamers. So she's basically like one of the guys. She's actually dating one of them. They're in a textationship, meaning that they don't really talk in real life, only through text messaging. This is Lucas. He's a Drughead gamer. He spends most of his time gaming or skating rather than hanging out with the other Drugheads, but he'll still go to the parties and do the drugs and the alcohols. He's the one that Madison has been in the textationship with. This is Paige. She's super fake, and I wouldn't trust anything that came out of her mouth. She's trying really hard to become part of the hipster Drugheads. She'll also flirt with literally anything that moves. So just like, make sure she doesn't get close to your man. This is Muse. She self-identifies as a communist anarchist. She's one of the only students in the entire grade that's on a scholarship, and she constantly reminds everybody in the grade to check their privilege. My friends always try to exclude her and always get mad at me for inviting her to lunch. This is Kai. We meet at Starbucks after school to talk about the people in our grade because he loves drama. He has a website called Gossip Boy where he writes all these anonymous posts about the drama going on between everyone. He wants me to be part of the Drughead group because he thinks that I'm capable of becoming one of them, but I really am not interested in that.